Hello, 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 YouTube. I'm so glad you are here. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I'm Skip LaCour. I'm so glad you're here joining for me for this live broadcast, our connection. Doing a little bit of back training today. I'll list my back training workout below when I finish and I log off. So starting off my back workout with some barbell rows. Hey, in this short video, just want to use this time to connect with you. Really specializing helping you, if you're a man who's a little bit older, if you've got a busy, productive life, right? You have to properly allocate your willpower, focus, energy, and time. You want to look good, you love the gym, you want to make a game out of it. Maybe you've been doing this a long time and you just happen to be at this age, or maybe you're just getting into it. Couple months, couple years at this stage of life, right? And you have to properly allocate your willpower, focus, energy, and time. That's what my message is for. That's who it's geared towards, right? If you're in that particular situation, all right? When you are on my YouTube channel here, again, make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you're on my mailing list. So you'll see where I'm posting all of the specific tips when it comes to training and nutrition, those specific strategies. And make sure you're on all of my social media platforms. But in this video, this short video, I like to work on the mindset. A lot of times, you know, you're a smart guy, you've been successful in other areas of life, your family, business. One thing I continually hear as I talk to men like you every single day is that you're working hard, you're doing better than most, you look better than most, you appreciate that. But you just can't crack that next level. You see me here at 56 years old, and you know I've been doing it a long time. I've been doing this for 30 years. But there just seems to be too big of a gap between me and where you're at. And I know how frustrating it is. And I know you're looking over all over YouTube for the answers, right? I want this to be your home. I want to give you those strategies, training and nutrition. But I'll tell you, that next level, it's sometimes not you working harder. It's you doing some things that are counterintuitive to what the masses think. And most of the information that you're getting on the internet is for the masses, right? People who are generally into it, maybe they're just a few months into it. Or on the other end, it's very, very specific things that you don't necessarily have to do. It's just fun, it's exciting. It's those next level distinctions that really don't make that much of a difference unless you're into it, right? That's not what you need, right? So a lot of times it's not your fault that you're not finding the information because it's not geared to you if you're that older man with a busy, productive life, right? But a lot of times it's not more work, right? Again, I talk to so many men. Maybe I've talked to you before. I always make myself available to talk to you for 10 or 15 minutes. And the suggestion that I want to give to you is you've got to understand that by you putting this effort into it, you're like in the top 20, 25%. But you want to get in the top 5%, the top 7%, right? And you can't do what the masses think. So when you come on to my YouTube channel, as you're asking me questions, if we were to talk on the phone, you got to suspend your current beliefs or the current group thinking that you're getting all over the rest of the channels on YouTube, right? You have to suspend your current beliefs because, let's see, if you believe to get to where you are, to where you really want to be, and your logic, right, your thinking, which is a smart guy, is asking specific questions, all right, and you get the answers to those questions, right, and they're readily available, right, but those aren't the questions that you should be asking, and those answers that you get, even if they weren't so conflicting, they're not going to get you to that elite level, all right, so if you appreciate the journey. I mean, you love to train, you're willing to do the work, and you've been successful in your relationships and business. You understand that to get in that top 10%, you got to do things slightly different than what the masses do, right? But what are those, right? So when you get in the opportunity, you're going to YouTube, you're looking for those answers, you may have to be open to a different way of thinking. So as you go for this, because I know how frustrated you are, I know that you're doing better than most, but you're looking in the mirror and you're thinking, well, if I do this with my training strategy, right? Maybe if I did this routine or that routine, is it my age? All these questions are going through your head. I talk to you all the time. You look in the mirror and you're not quite satisfied, but you don't know the next step. It's going to take you to suspend your current beliefs, at least for a while, to get to the next level, right? I'm asking you to have faith in something that you don't know how to get there quite yet. You don't know what you don't know. I respect that. I appreciate that. But when you come to me, when you post your questions, and I want you to post your questions, I want you to get on all my mailing lists so you get all my distinctions. I make myself available to you. Just be open, because I'm going to give you a different way of thinking that's going to be different than what the masses that you get all over YouTube. That's because you're in a special group, and you have to understand that. You're asking yourself to go from the top 25% because you putting this work at your age to getting that top 10, top 7%. Right, so make sure that you are on my social media outlets. Make sure you're on my mailing list. I want to give this information to you, and that's what I just want to connect. A lot of times when I come to you live, and I'm doing this specifically for YouTube, this particular broadcast, I'm setting you up because I know you're trying to break through. I know that you're trying to break through and end that frustration and get to that higher level. Right, I also want to tell you about my 12-week fitness transformation journey. I'm in week 10 of one that I started at the beginning of the year. If you've been with me for a while, you may have heard me talking about that. Maybe you missed out on it. Starting a new one this next month, right? It's 12 weeks of group coaching, right? For 12 weeks, every single week, I break all this down. You know, my goal for this 12-week fitness transformation journey for older men with busy, productive lives is you have my 30 years of experience. So it's not a matter of what to do when training. You're so uncertain what to do with that nutrition. You're so uncertain how to put it all together. You don't have to go through all the YouTube channels, get confused. You'll know what to do. It's just going to be a matter of actually doing it, right? I want to get you to that place over 12 weeks. But the best thing about it is the one-on-one coaching time with me, one-on-one. We spend 3 hours, 1 hour on 3 consecutive weeks. We break down the goal setting, the mindset, organizational principles, in your confusion of what you've heard, what you need to do with your specific life, again, being a little bit older. Second week, we break down training, right? What to do, come up with a training program that's designed to you and for your life and your goals. And the third week, we do that with nutrition. I think you know how important that is. We have a diet, but an understanding of how it works for you in your life. Put it all together with those 3 one-on-one coaching sessions before we join the rest of the group for the weekly group coaching calls. When you take action now as a fast mover, I'm going to give you 2 extra bonus one-on-one coaching sessions with me. So the fast movers who take action now get 5 one-hour sessions with me in addition to the 12 weeks of coaching. If you go to skiplacour.com/transformation, that link will be down below. You'll see a 10-minute video. I explain it to see if it's a good fit for you. Fill out that questionnaire if you're at all interested. I will connect with you. I will contact you. I want to make sure it's a good fit. I talk to every single man who fills out that questionnaire to see if it's a good fit. Right? Maybe you don't need this. Maybe I can just give you some short answers to your questions and put you on your way. Maybe it's not the right time for you. I always want to make sure when men go on this journey, it's right for them. I want you to be successful. I want you to break through to that next level. So go to skiplacour.com/transformation. Fill out that questionnaire. I'll reach out to you first by text, set up some time to talk on the phone, 10 or 15 minutes. We'll take it further there because I really want you to succeed. I really want you to finally put this together. All right, so that's going to do it for this broadcast that I'm doing specifically for my guys on YouTube. Right, I know that a lot of times you're coming here and you see the title and you're coming for answers. Right, I have those specific training strategies, specific eating strategies for you. I got a special playlist for you there. Right, but I'd like to come to you just to go through the journey on these live videos, so I get a little bit different purpose for these. Right, as we can go through this on our journey together. Right, so reach out to me if you want to be a part of this 12-week fitness transformation journey. This time around, it's going to fill up fast, so take action now. Even if you're even the slightest bit interested, fill out that questionnaire. I'll contact you first by text. We'll set up some time on the phone. All right, so hey, when you're a little bit older, right, we're looking for these strategies. We want to take our fitness to the next level. We got to do it with a sense of urgency. We also have to live our life, our business, our family, produce with that sense of urgency. Our legacy is at stake. I know you want to become the total package. That's why you're attracted to this YouTube channel. I want to give you your fitness strategies that you need to take care of that life, and a whole lot more. Become that total package. So let's live with that sense of urgency. Have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Think big and think bigger than getting bigger.